Welcome back to my channel Balvigyan Bharti. Here is your mentor Avilash Sarkar. We have reached up to the problem number 47 rather. Now we'll move on to 48. But before that, in 47, the calculation that I have shown, if I might have remember the problem, the thing is that we have calculated the cost price on the basis of the sales price. So there one the calculation can be easier if I can take some approximation. So that I will show you how it come. So that was the equation 1 minus the loss. So loss was 5% loss, okay, and this is the first cost price when he is making loss, and the second is also the loss. The cost price will be same, but the sales price has increased by 65, so that, and he is making a profit of 3.33%. Now there I can take approximation to make this equation, this calculation easier. So that I want to show, that I have calculated later on after discussing the problem. I think 3.33 can well taken as 10 by 3 as an approximation. That will make this problem easier. Now how it will make the problem easier? Now this is equal to, I bring s plus 65 by s. So this upon s, and this will go there. Now 1 is equal to your 100% plus 10 by 3, that is also a percent. So I'm writing the whole thing out. So this is 100 minus 5%. So this whole thing I'm bringing out. So this will give you 300 plus 310, and this 3 will come down to 95 into 95. So these are all in percentage. The percentage will be cancelled out. Ultimately this will be the fraction. 310 by 3 5s are 5, 3 9s are 27, 28. Okay. Now this side I can well take as this one, and this, if I can break it into this, so this will give you 1 plus 25 by 285. So now equalize this. So if I reverse it, s upon 65 will give you 285 upon 25. Further reducing with 5 5s are 5, 5 is 25, 3 5 5 7, and there it is 5. So ultimately s will become 57 into 65 upon 5. So further I will reduce it. So 57 into 13, so that is equal to 1 9 5 65 and 9 741. So this is the in round figure I am getting. Now decimal is not coming as because I am taken. So this is the trick. This is, I think, the point of you can say using your head quite well, so that you can avoid the decimal, because this can be well taken as an approximation. Because early means later on, whatever the calculation come, you have to take several approximation. Rather, if you once take this approximation, that things will be easier. So now once you will get s, so from this equation I can calculate the cost price. So now this will be the cost price 741 upon, this will be the 0.95 actually. Now this I am taking converting into decimal. So 741 95 into 100 point I am reducing. So see, this is 19.5, and this, if you calculate 357, so 171 will be there, 99. So this will be something like that, 5 into 20, and this will give you 9 to the 70, 9 to the 80, and 18, and this will be 78. So this will be the round figure. You are getting everything in round figure. This is the cost price. Now in the later equation, that selling price was 936. So the profit percentage, if I calculate, is 936 minus 780. Now see, everything in round figure. You need not to calculate too much in decimal. So this will be the case. Now this is equal to 6 5 1 780 into this. Now if we reduce it by 78, this will be 20. 78, this will be 2. This will be cancelled out, 2 will be cancelled out ultimately. This will be 2, 78. 78 is equal to 2, yes, fine. So 2 will be cancelled out ultimately. 10% will be the answer. Okay, so if you take also in the letters is the approximation, you may not reach so clear result. Now once you have taken, so this is the, you can say, the trick of the problem. There you can reduce your effort for solving that, because that will give you so much trouble in calculating the decimals. So once you've taken that approximation, so you can get the figure that is very much correct. Okay, so now I move to the problem number 48. Sorry that the last time I didn't show you that, but that came to my mind later on, so that can be done. So sometimes this type of thinking may come if you practice more. So okay, so the next problem is the cost price of 20 article. The cost price of 20 article is same as selling price of X article. Selling price of X article. If the profit is 25%, then find X. Okay, now as per the as per the condition, let's say the cost price of one article be A and selling price of one article be B, because these both are unknown to me. Only thing is that the cumulative figures are equalized. So from that, if I assume this, so from the first one, 20 article cost price, that means 20 into A, will be equal to the selling price of X article. So B into X, we can say. This is my first equation. Okay, now he is making a profit of 25%. Now for any transaction of any identical item, if you even sell 100 items or one item, the profit will be same, because you are keeping selling price for each item. Okay, so now if you are keeping the selling price for each item, so this will be the same. I can be calculated. The percentage profit is equal to the sale price of one item, cost price of the one item, by the cost price of one item. This is obviously correct, and if you take 100 quantities also, that will be the same. So this I have taken the sale price of one item, cost price. So this is 25%, so I make it 0.25. This is equal to B by A minus 1. So B by A is equal to 1.25. So this I can say. Now if I use it in the first equation, so X, I have to calculate. X will be 20 into A by B. So that is equal to 20 into, now A by B is equal to the reverse of that. So 1 by 1.25. This will be the case. So now if I calculate, this will be 100. So that will be equal to 4 upon 5, isn't it? So if I cancel it, X will be 16. So your X value is 16, and as it is given in no unit, so this you can say is this unit. Okay, moving to the next 49, the second last, and later in 50 I will end up this class. Okay, and the subject 2, I will move on to the next subject. Now 49 says, every year before the festival before the festival session, selling price increase, shop, shopkeeper increases the price of the product by 35% and then introduce two successive discount of 10% and 15% respectively. What is percentage loss? What is percentage loss or percentage gain? So that cannot be immediately said whether this transaction will give him a profit or loss. So that has to be decided, and that can be well decided while we'll solve it. So now thing is that the price at some point of time he is increasing. So that price is what? The price is he is increasing the product price by 35%. That means whatever price, the mark price there in the earlier case, he is increasing it by 35%. So there he will get a new mark price. So mark price, if I assume, let's say the earlier mark price was 100, so now that will be 135 definitely. So now if I go like this, because there is no definite rupees or something set, so we can go with the this standard values, because the percentage things are given every year, so we'll go with the percentage. So if it is 100 earlier, this is 135. Now he is giving a discount of how much? A discount of 10 first 15. So if he gives 10% discount, he will give on this. So after 10% discount, it will become 0.9. 10% on this is giving. So the value after discount will be this much. Then after he is giving another discount on this price, that is equal to reducing 0.15. That means that value will become 0.85. So this will be the final selling price, because after discount he will sell now. So whatever price I will get by calculating this, I will get a selling price. Fine. So this is the one case. So now if it is the selling price, so whether on which he will make profit gain. Now nowhere in this sum cost price is being mentioned, or there is no way of getting the cost price. So that means this loss and gain, it will depend with the respective values. That means if earlier case this was the mark price, he may or may not getting any profit, but in current condition, the whatever profit and loss being asked, that will be based on this price, on with reference to this. If he is getting either any profit or loss with this price after this discount, that will be with reference to this value, because the exact cost price we are not able to calculate. So this is the one thing that you have to fetch from this information. Okay, you should not go and trouble your head for finding cost price, because there is no such information where cost price. So it's not that always you will get loss and profit when the cost price is there. This is a such example. This is with reference to the earlier condition, he is getting profit or loss. Okay, so now this is clear. Now if I calculate this will become 135. If I calculate this, 135 into 9 5 is 45, 72, 76. So now there is 4 zeros. No, I love this because 90 and 0.9 is nothing. So I am calculating this 9 into this. So ultimately this will come. So now 135. Now I have to calculate so much. Let it be like that. Okay, now this is selling price. Now earlier this is 100, so your profit would be this one. So if this is your profit, now this will give you the percentage profit, because this is based on 100, because there will be this could be treated as cost price. So this will come at the denominator and multiplied by 100, that will cancel each other. So this is ultimately the whatever the difference I'll get from this, it will be the percentage profit. So 135, 5 5 25, 32, 3, 35, 3, 38, then 3 5 10, 3 7 19, 21, 22, sorry, 5 6 7. So ultimately 5 7 17 22 2 10 13 1 10. So ultimately there is a decimal was there, 1 2 3 103. So ultimately this will become, if I deduct with the 100, so this will become 3.275. So this will be the percentage of profit you will gain with respect to the earlier one. Okay, so now we'll move to the last problem of this subject, that is profit or loss, and I will end up here. Okay, so this is number 50. The sell price of an article, the sell price of an article including the sales tax, is rupees 616. The rate of sales tax, the rate of sales tax is 10%. If the shopkeeper has made a profit, if the shopkeeper has made a profit of 12%, then cost price, then find cost price. Okay, so the solution will be, an article is sold with the sales tax this much. Now the sales tax, as I said, is paid on selling price, So this is the statement you have to remember that I have been teaching you during the theory class. So sales tax is being paid on the sales tax. This is not paid on the cost price. This is on the selling price. Including the sales tax, it is the price, and the sales tax is 10%. So that means if I go with the unitary method, if the sale price is 100, if sales price is 100, your final cost means sales plus selling price plus sales tax will be 110, isn't it? Because 10% is the sales tax, so sales tax being added on the sales price. So sales price plus sales tax is 100. Now this is your included tax. So 110 against 100, I can say. So 606 against what? 100 upon 110 into 616. This will give your sales price exactly. Okay. Now whatever be the result, and this is 11 5 is 55, 6 6 56. So this will give you, and I am getting 560 is the selling price. Fine. Now if the shopkeeper made profit of 12%, so now come the part of the cost price. Then find the cost price. So selling price by 1 plus profit. If he is making profit, this is the cost price. So cost price you have to find. So you can use this equation. So selling price 560. Cost price is what? 12%. So if I turn into 0.12, so this will be 560 upon 1.12. This will be 5. So this will ultimately be 500. So your cost price is 500 rupees. Because unit is in rupees, so you can say 500 rupees. Okay. So this is the end of the session on profit and loss. And I will move on to the new subject, and will still continue on mathematics before going to another subject on physics. Okay. So thank you for now. Please keep watching, and if you have any query or any suggestion, advice, any complaint, please feel free to post in your comment section so that I can understand my audience. So with this hope that people will contact me, I am ending this session, and thank you for watching.